Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back with another series review. I just recently watched the latest episode of Once Upon a Time, and I think it was called Once Upon a Time New York City or something like that. I can't really remember the name of the title, unfortunately, as I didn't really pay that much attention to the title. I like the introduction of the Wicked Witch of the West, and I wonder if they're going to use her name from the actual Gregory Maguire's Wicked, whether they're going to call her Elphaba or not. I hope they do. Please, God, please let them call her Elphaba. I am very excited to see how Korra and Elphaba will face off. And I'm already loving Elphaba. I like the introduction of the flying monkeys, or flying monkey I should say. Very intriguing that they made him a shapeshifter. I thought, ooh, that's a nice angle. I thought that this episode was extremely well done. I think this is my favorite episode of the new season, other than last season when Mr. Gold sacrificed himself, and it killed me to see that because Rumple was my absolute favorite character of all the characters, and I thought, no, but I know he had to do what he had to do in order to save his family, and he redeemed himself, and I just thought that was such a beautiful, poignant, and heartfelt example of sacrifice, and how much he had changed, and how much Belle had changed it, as well as Henry and Emma, and even Balefire, his own son. And we get to realize who his father actually is, and at first I thought, that explains a lot. Rumple's family is really messed up. Yeah, extremely messed up. I thought it was really intriguing that they left it as it was in the ending of last season, and Emma she couldn't remember anything. It's like she and everybody else had collective amnesia, and a lot of the storybook characters were returning home to the land of stories, for lack of a better term. Sorry, I know that comes from Chris Colfer's really fabulous series by the same name. I'm not really sure what else to say about this particular installment of OUAT, but I absolutely adored it. And I know I have a friend who wants me to do Second Star to the Right, which I haven't seen for a long time. That was the Neverland episode. And I need to see it again, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. Because it was another favorite of mine, because I love Peter Pan and Neverland, and it's always been one of my favorites. I like the introduction of Robin again and the Merry Men, and it kind of makes me wonder if he and Korra are going to be a thing, because in the last season they kind of indicated that this was the man that she was supposed to be with, that was her destiny. And I don't know, the writers of this series, they always throw in a twist and turn that you don't quite see coming, especially with the Wicked Witch. I knew she was coming, but it was still a very nice surprise, and how insidious she really is. And to see her just gave me chills up my spine, and I can't wait to see what she's going to do. I'm interested in seeing how this all plays out. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm very excited. I love the fact that they have another villain, a villainess worthy of Korra, and she's about to meet her match, I think. I like the definition of all the characters, and how well balanced they are, how fleshed out they are, I should say, and the different facets of these characters that have been so lovingly and meticulously written into the series. I am intrigued to see what Henry. Well, I like Henry. I think that Henry is a very intriguing character. That I think he's going to have a decision to make somewhere in the new season, and I'm not sure what that decision is going to entail, because you see he's being pulled between the forces of good and evil throughout the entire series, and you want him to be good, because he represents innocence. He's just a child. But I think we know that Pan realized that as well earlier, and I thought, that's so evil and deceitful and manipulative and just outrageously heinous that I was cringing the whole time. I thought, how could you do that? But later on, he still shows himself to be the truest believer. So I'm curious as to what they will do with him, and if there's going to be a new Dark One. Who will the new Dark One be? Could it be Elphaba? Possibly. That's my theory going on this new season, but anything's possible in the world of OUAT, I think. So, looking forward to the next season, which is called Witch Hunt. The next episode is called Witch Hunt. Other than that, I really don't know what else to say other than its series just keeps getting better and better, just like Once Upon a Time in Wonderland does too, which I'll be reviewing in a bit. So I will definitely catch you on the flip side when I review that. So love and prosper all, and ciao tutti.